Hey there YouTube, it's Mountain Man 3225. Well, in today's episode of Suzuki Tips and Tricks, we're going to show you a simple way to fix a leaky head gasket. Now I'll explain in a video, what my symptoms were. If yours are a little more worse than this, milky oil, white smoke out the tailpipe. I forget, there's a few others I'm trying to think of, I forget. But anyways, out of a list of 5, I had 2 out of 5. Okay, so I knew what my issue was, but mine was just a tad different. It sputtered like it was being flooded. It smelled of coolant out the tailpipe. And of course, having to keep it topped off with water, that's pretty obvious. So that's what my symptoms were. Now, what was causing the leak? I couldn't figure it out. So my dad got this idea, says, well, let's check the intake gasket. So, 4 hours, give or take, we tore the motor down, put a new intake gasket. And while we were at it, we went ahead and replaced the gaskets for the carburetor on both ends. So, put it back together. Running all right. A couple hours later, I went out to crank it up and run. It started going sputtering, doing its thing again. Anyways, so that's basically what the deal is. So we'll show you how I fixed it in the next segment. Hope y'all enjoy this one. As always, please rate, comment, and subscribe.
Alrighty everyone, well, show you what we got going on here. As I said, the truck is sputtering and carrying on. It's something obviously to do radiator or head gasket or all the above. Now, this is what we got going on here. Let's see here if I can, oh, excuse me there, I'm trying to work with this thing. There we go. As you can see, we got water in here. You can see right there. So we're going to set you up, let you see what this thing does, and we'll go ahead and put the cap back on, and then we're going to start draining the radiator. And of course, with these older trucks, you pull your front, there's a little cover there. I got mine pulled off and laid in the back of the truck to work on it. But anyways, we'll set you up and let you hear the truck, and then we'll go step by step how to take care of the issue. So, here we go. Alrighty, now y'all can see what happens when the truck cranks up. Well, it didn't do it like it usually does. It usually sputters and carries on like a slap full of water. So, but we're still going to clean it and put that sealant in there because it'll do it sometimes and sometimes it won't, as you just saw. So, and if for nothing else, you can see how to flush the radiator on a mini truck. So, let's get started. Alrighty, these are the items we're going to use here. We're going to use this bars, leaks, block seal, head gasket repair, fix, blah blah blah. Half a bottle of this. Set that off to the side back here. We won't need that for a minute. We're going to start off with this radiator cleaner. You can get this at Walmart. Actually, you can get all this at Walmart. So we're going to set that off to the side here. We've got antifreeze in the truck, but this is that's what we'll be using. Same deal, Walmart. This is actually going to be the jug we're draining into, so we're going to drain all the goop out and put it in this jug here, which is just water, should be. Let's see though. Oh yeah, I forgot to drain the overflow reservoir tank into it. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and set up, and I'm going to take this little line right here. This is a vacuum line, and I'm going to hook it up to the petcock on the bottom of the radiator to try and drain it out. So, I'll show you where that's at real quick. And where you want to hook your hose up to. So I'm going to set all this down here on the ground. Try and get under here and I'll show you. Move our water hose out of the way because I certainly don't want to get sprayed. But it's still gonna be soaking wet under here. As I'm sure you can see, your petcock to drain is right there. So we're gonna hook our hose. Get up under here again. And hook our hose up. If I can get around to it. Right up there. So this way I can drain it a little easier, because it is kind of a booger to get to, especially with a taller jug. We open that drain up and let it free flow out. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the thing off, the camera off, and we'll do that real quick, and then we'll come back and start the next phase. So here we go. Alrighty, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use this Prestone flushing cleaner. Flush plus cleaner. Put the whole bottle in here. Of course, I've already opened it. I'm going to pour this in here. I'm going to get me a funnel. I'll wait this a bit. Just have to be very careful. Yeah, I think so. These little trucks can be a pain to work with, as you see, so we'll put this funnel here. Of course, I'm going to wash it out between uses. Alright, got the cleaner in there. That'll go back here. Now then, the instructions say to fill the rest of the thing up with water. So we're going to take our hose off, because this nozzle's obviously just a tad too much. We're going to take this nozzle off. And just fill it direct from the hose. Alright, we got water in there now, so let's go ahead and crank the truck up and let it start doing its thing. Turn the water off here and put the nozzle on after I crank the truck. Alrighty. Let that run for about 20 minutes. Alrighty, now that the truck's finished its cleaning process, we'll go ahead and stick our jug that we drained the water out of, the antifreeze out of the first time, and drain the cleaner out, and then we'll start with the next phase. So we'll squeeze up under the truck here, out here. We'll squeeze up under the truck here for a minute. Try and get her all lined up so we can drain this puppy. There. The beauty about a mini truck is you can stick one of these jugs under here and it'll catch the stuff just fine. It's a matter of, well, lining it up where it'll drain into it. nasty ass stuff right there. Alrighty, well this is draining. It don't look too bad, but we're going to drain this out. I'll start with the next phase up here in a minute. Alright, now we're going to start running a little water into it. Not looking too bad, but we're going to go ahead and start running a little water into it to kind of flush it out while it's draining. Run that after that runs clear. I'm going to go ahead and stop the camera and finish this up, and then we'll come back and finish the repair up. Hey everybody, that's a huge weed eater in the background. Anyhow, basically what I did is I poured the seal repair into the tank, did a half a can of that, poured that into the radiator. I did part antifreeze and part water. Most of the water I put in the overflow tank, so it'll circulate it back through and it'll balance out. But that's pretty much it. I'll come back and let y'all know how the finished result is, and then that'll be the end of the video. Let's roll on to the next scene. Alrighty everyone, well it's been about almost a week later. Last week when we did all the work with that radiator, last Wednesday or so, Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday, excuse me. So it's almost been a week. And here's the final product. This is my final analysis of the issue. When I started out, it was billowing bluish gray smoke, sputtering, carrying on, etc., etc., etc. Using coolant. And of course I figured that much out because I took a sample out of the tailpipe and it smelled like a straight out antifreeze. So it was a head gasket issue. Now the question was, what was the issue? But I'll never know. I was told it could possibly be loose head bolts. No. That just no. There's a small possibility, but that ain't it. So again, what I used, which I'll show y'all, and the when I close the video out here when I get back to the other camera. Anyhow, I use Prestone flushing fill. You can find that at Walmart. I use the gasket fix, which I'll show you that again so you can get the brand and write all that down. You know, or you can back the video up, whichever you prefer to do. Again, you can find that at Walmart. All in all, it cost me about $47 or something like that. I have to think that through. Yeah, they're like 47, 48 bucks. That's the antifreeze, that's the flush and fill, that's the seal, the whole lot. Just say 50 bucks. It cost me about 50 bucks. Just because the gasket sealant was about 30 some odd of that. So anyways, yeah, just say 50. So 50 bucks and a little bit of time, probably about an hour, 2 hours worth of tinkering and work. And it says on the bottle, which I'll go ahead and grab that out so I can read this off without messing it up. First, I'm going to try and find the bottle. Here it is. It says on the bottle here, it says for a 4-cylinder, you use about a half bottle. Well, I had to use a little over a half bottle because it was a little worse than I thought. So probably, yeah, use a little over half bottle of it. And it is thick. I will say this stuff is thick. It's almost like chocolate milk. So, almost. But, again, I'll show you all at the end of the video the gasket fix, what I use it, you know, what I use all that stuff. I can't show you the Prestone flushing fill, but like I say, you can find that at Walmart. Alright, enough of my babble. I've got practically a full reservoir of coolant on the overflow. And the temperature's holding like it should. I'm hearing no bubbling, no gurgling in the system. I used to hear that too. Bubbling and gurgling in the radiator. That's what had me a little concerned first. After I saw the smoke billowing out, I had one time when this whole thing started, it was smoking like a freight train. But it wasn't white, so I knew it wasn't a float head gasket. Anyhow, so here you go. Here's the finished product. Crank the truck up, let you hear now that everything's doing what it's supposed to do. So there you have it. So I'll go hook up the other camera real quick and then we'll show you what we used and do all that. So, stand by.
Alrighty, everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed this little segment. Again, the stuff we used to fix it is bars leaks, head gasket fix. You can see it right here. You can get this at Walmart. So, and I use the Prestone flushing fill. Again, you can get that at Walmart. And then, of course, I picked up the Super Tech antifreeze, pure antifreeze, and mixed mine. You save a little money that way. All in all, the whole repair cost $50, give or take. Could be a little more, could be a little less in your area, depending on what your prices are, etc., etc., etc. But where I'm at is about 50. So, hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it helps anyone that has the same issue. And as always, if you need parts, service, etc., motors, whatever, go to GNR Imports, and I'll leave a link in the description. You know, leave a link down there in the description. I don't know why people does that, pointing down there. Anyways, so I'll leave the link to their website. Again, that's GNR Imports. So, this is Mountain Man 3225 saying thank y'all for watching. Keep on trucking out there, and until the next episode of Suzuki Tips and Tricks, y'all stay out of trouble out there. Have fun on those trails. And till next time, God bless, and catch you later.